He's making a break! He can't have much idea of what's lying in front of him. The gap is widening. It's now over 2 minutes. The peloton has slowed right down. The teammates of those in the breakaway are not going to make an effort. It's up to the other teams to get their fingers out. Our rider has a flat tire. Let's hope he is helped out quickly. It looks like the pack has bitten the dust collectively, but the riders would seem to be okay to carry on. The current pace is a bit too docile for some riders who are looking to create a breakaway. We're into the second half of the race. The riders are going to be more and more on their guard.
Demar goes onto the attack.
The riders really have to be vigilant on this cobbled section. The vibrations really take it out of you. That's more than 2 minutes separating them. A couple of teams have set themselves up as pacemakers for the pack. They obviously don't have anybody in the breakaway group. This climb features some dreadful percentages. A fall has just happened in the peloton. Several riders are on the ground. Holy cow, that was a fall! The peloton seems to want to wind the breakaway back in. Now they're riding, and the gap is melting away. The breakaway is not to everybody's liking. The peloton has significantly increased its speed. That's a group nosedive. But as often happens, they're all getting back in the saddle. A rider drops out. They're moving along at a fair lick. You've just got to hang on. Another flat tire. There's another rider with a puncture. The sides of the road are not a tire's best friend. A rider is down! The pace seems much too high for many riders. Uh-oh, the gap is widening. It's now more than 2 minutes. The peloton seems content to let it grow. Some team managers mustn't appreciate the fact that there is a breakaway, given that the pack has increased its speed. The pack is slowly whittling away the lead. Whoa, there's an attack from inside the breakaway group! Attack! It's a good moment to show the team colors! Oh, the list of those left behind goes on rising! The pack has just reeled in the escape group. Over the cobbled sections, a rider has to up his awareness to avoid falling, and those that are on their last legs don't have the necessary physical resources to do so. Apparently, there's another puncture. The riders really should pay more attention to their choice of tires.
Counter-attack by Arnaud Demar.
It's in such percentages that the strongest can create some gaps.
Christophe goes onto the attack.
Yet another flat tire. It seems to be catching. Bikes are severely put to the test on cobbled sections, so special frames were developed. They offer more flexibility and are better at absorbing vibrations. This takes a lot of strain off the rider's forearms. That's another rider with a flat tire. The road is really treacherous. Another attack! This time it could go all the way! This climb is feared by many riders. The percentages are very high. 15 kilometers to the finish line. There are just 10 kilometers left. That's another rider with a flat tire. The road is really treacherous. Riders run enormous risk of injury on cobbled sections, but as the saying goes, it's the historic races that make the rider and not the other way around. The finish line is getting close. The riders just passed the 5 kilometers road sign. There's another rider with a puncture. The sides of the road are not a tire's best friend. There we go. The sprint is on. The riders are setting themselves up. He snatched victory in that mass sprint finish. He can thank his teammates who led him out in perfect conditions. We're waiting for the back markers who appear to be fairly numerous in this difficult race. And here are the race highlights that we've selected for you.